everybody. Kira, Anarchy Acres Farmstead. I have me a nice cup of coffee. I think this is my second cup. I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning last night just to be sure. But guys, we did it. So cheers to you, and it feels really good. Such a tremendous victory, not only to have the presidency, but to have the Senate and the House as well. People really did come out in droves. We showed our support. We did what we were supposed to do, and man, what a red wave. I had to wear red today. Yeah, it was like the Kool-Aid man burst through the wall, man. It was just a beautiful thing to behold. Being here in the state of Pennsylvania, it was teetering, we were like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then when I saw Erie flip red, that like never happens, and so I just was like, this is it, he's gonna win it. And then he did. I stayed up to listen to his speech, and it was short, sweet, and to the point, but man, very classy, very good speech. And I'm just so excited. Now I am still pensive because you never know what's going to happen in these next 2 months. We have to get through Inauguration Day, and anything could happen up until and of course during that day. So we just need to be patient, and I think it is a very exciting time. And I haven't heard any cities burning, so that's a good thing. I was very concerned about that. I was concerned that I was going to wake up this morning and hear about a bunch of rioting and everything. I'm so happy to see that that's not the case. Social media was wild yesterday, let me tell you. There was a whole lot of posts and a whole lot of people that were just nervous, and a lot of talk about civil war and everything else. And man, none of us want to see it come to that, but it was crazy to actually see so many posts about it. And I don't know whether it was between all of those posts, just social media in general, and the atmosphere of the whole thing, or if it was all the poll watchers and attorneys and everything. James O'Keefe had cameras where it was legal to have them, and he was in disguise, he was watching, and like just all of these things. I don't know whether they said we really better not cheat like we did the last time, like it can't be blatant. And I don't know whether it was that or what it was, but I think there was cheating going on, but it was really too big to rig. It was really too big to rig. I heard a lot of stories. I know even one of my own extended family members had some sort of a glitch, if you will, at the polling place, and that's here in Pennsylvania, but it might have been a one-off, it might have been an accident, it might have been an actual deliberate thing, who knows. The point of the matter is, he won. Oh, my high tunnel door. I guess I should probably close that up. It's flopping in the wind. We might actually get some rain, which will be beautiful, and that will be another dream come true, let me tell you. Pennsylvania, almost the entire state, is in a no burn recommendation right now because everything will just go up in flames. I had joked with a neighbor about, if we win, might set fireworks off, and literally, no, somebody, it wasn't my neighbor, but somebody was setting off fireworks, and I'm thinking, oh my God, that's just what we need, after all this, and then we're gonna go set the forest on fire. But I think everything worked out okay, so that's good. But yeah, so now where do we go? What is next after all of this? The media has done such a number on so many people. The news outlets' lies and manipulation and brainwashing has really scared a lot of people. I see a lot of posts where people are literally panicking, and I think that's very sad because they think that we are of malicious intent. They think that we are going to take away all of their rights and all of their freedoms. And the very opposite is true. This is the party of unity. I mean, just look at the people that he has surrounded himself with. Trump has surrounded himself with people of different religions, different color, different political parties, different ideologies, and they are still there to support because why? They know that this movement is really for the benefit of the citizens of this country. But there are so many people that are really, really terrified, and I think that's what's next. I think that is what our job is to be now. We won by a landslide, and now we have to represent Trump and his unity party as such. We need to really hold out our hand and say, come on, it's okay. We're all in this together. We need to work on being together. And don't listen to the media corruption when they say that, you know, all of these terrible things are going to happen. That's not the case. It really is a beautiful unity party. What's up, Chase? Hi. Hi. He's out here running around. Okay. Yeah, you can get him if you want. He's under Caleb's truck. I'll let him play for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, he's being fine. All right. Smokey the kitty injured his eye. On Sunday he came in the house and like the inside flesh of his eyelid was like torn and it was red and he couldn't open his eye and it was kind of like sticking out, and we I'm watching Harley chase Lily. I've been giving him putting Vetricin ophthalmic gel on his eye 4 times a day, and it is really healing up beautifully. So yeah, this is the first time he's been outside to play for any amount of time because I'm trying to make sure he doesn't re-injure himself. But he's being a good boy. Anyway, I really do think that this is the time that we need to be supportive, be excited, celebrate for sure, but don't gloat. And we need to be welcoming to all of these people that are really, truly scared. And I am really sad for these people because the media has done this to them. The news, the fake media, it's just disgusting how they run their narrative. And it's, like I said, it's not, most of the things they say, of course, are not true. They just sold the same sad, worn out lies over and over again and really beat it into people's heads. It's like the whole Rona thing all over again, where they made you feel like you were killing your grandmother if you didn't take the arm candy, you know? They scare people into doing and acting and being a certain way. And there's a lot of people that need our help to see that that's not the case. So I think that's our mission. I think that should be our mission. Now, of course, there's going to be people that are so hate-filled that there's never going to be any communicating with them. There's never going to be any reasoning. But that's okay, because I think if we still represent the party well and we still do good, then they may soften at some point. I don't know. I'm just hoping that we can put some bygones aside. You know, let's move forward. Let's give this a try. We've done it once before. The economy was beautiful. Everything worked great. You know, gas prices were low and there were no wars. So let's give it this another four years and see where it goes, because I'm so excited. You know, I saw, when I opened up Facebook today, I saw a meme and it said, the air smells more affordable outside. And I really do feel that. You know, I said earlier in the year that the winds of change were here, and I'm sitting here today on November the 6th on a nice windy November day, and I really do believe there is a shift. There's a change in the tide. We proved that last night, and now we need to move forward and leave it all behind and actually be unburdened by what has been. I hope this video finds you well. I am going to go can some tomato sauce and some apples, and I'm going to enjoy this day with my family and just relax a little bit, because I think this is the first non-stressful day we'll all have in quite some time. And like I said, there are plenty of people out there that are extremely stressed out right now, and I just want to let them all know that they don't have to be worried. My oldest saw the kitty outside and wanted to know why he was out here, so that's why I turned it off. It is starting to sprinkle, which is wonderful. Oh, I guess I could show you my next project really quick while I have you all on here. It's something else that's pretty exciting, but I think it might be a little labor intensive. Let's go take a look at it. On a side note, I think I'm probably just gonna have nasturtiums growing here for forever. This area had been overflowing with nasturtiums earlier in the year, and then I actually added these blocks here, and with the pea gravel and whatnot, I ripped all of that out and I put some blueberry bushes in here, and look, it's nasturtium central. They're just popping out like crazy. Should we tell them that it's November in Pennsylvania, or just let them go? Look at them. It's crazy. All right, here is the next project. I'm gonna sit you guys down and we can talk about this, but this is what I have to get done this week. So let's chat about what. All right, guys, so behind me are two concrete culvert pipes. I was looking for plastic, but my uncle found these ones. The tires are there because we had to roll them off the dump trailer and we didn't want them to crack. But y'all know the situation that we've been having with water this year, and we found Harley and Chase earlier this year went out into the pasture and they were digging a little hole to see if it would fill up with water in an area that usually lies pretty wet out in our pasture. And in fact, it did. And so we sent Caleb out with his excavator, and he dug about a 6.5, 7 foot deep hole that's about 4 by 4. And we have had, I'm telling you, no rain except for a few sprinkles here and there. And that hole has filled to the top and continues to run. So it's like a spring. It continues to trickle out. And so what we've decided that we're going to do is we're going to put in a well, basically. A hand dug well, or a shallow spring, if you will. And so what we're going to do is take these and stack them on top of each other and surround it with gravel. But what I need to do is drill a lot of holes so that the water gets inside, and that is going to be quite the chore, but I'm excited to do it because this gives us another option for water. And since that hole continues to fill and trickle out, that means we'll have a steady source of water. And eventually I would like to put a hand pump on the top, but I want to save up and really invest in a nice hand pump, one that kind of has like a, it's not a check valve, I can't remember what it's called, but what it does essentially is it, you know, when you're done pumping, the water goes back down so it doesn't freeze, like a hydrant would do, you know, when you put those frost-free hydrants in, and how the water goes back down underneath the ground, and that way it doesn't freeze. You can get the hand pumps for wells that are like that as well, but they're over $1,000, usually made out of stainless steel. So that's something that I would like to eventually get. But for the time being, what we're going to do is I have a little tiny gas generator from Harbor Freight, and we have a trash pump and a tank on the back of the quad. And so that's what we're going to do for right now. We'll just go out there, turn on the generator, you know, fill up the tank and take it to whoever needs it, and it's really gonna be a huge benefit. So I'm really excited. I got to get this project done. I might start on it today and see how it goes. Jeff left me his big hammer drill, so I guess I'll be experimenting. I think it's going to take me some time because those are quite large and I need a good many holes. That's okay. It is well worth all the work to make sure that we have some good water. So things are looking up. Things are looking up, and I couldn't be more excited. So I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna get my canning done, and if I feel up to it later, if I get a burst of energy, I might come outside and go ahead and start on this. If not, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm actually hoping that it pours down rain. I don't think it's gonna. You know, it sprinkled this morning and it's still completely dusty, dirt, nothing's mud. I usually complain about mud, but I really would welcome seeing some mud right about now. All right, guys, I'm gonna go catch this adorable little gray kitten and we're gonna go in the house. I hope you guys have a great day. Congratulations, guys, we did it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.